Hello everybody, Minecraft just released Snapshot 25w45a, and in it comes a couple of cool features, especially one that has been missing for a while now, which is Diamond Horse Armor being able to be turned into Netherite Horse Armor. So if I just get myself a horse here, as you can see it looks pretty stylish on these horses, so overall, great change, glad to see it finally in the game, especially considering they were adding Nautilus Horse Armor. This is nice to see as well. Speaking of the Nautilus, there is a new variant of the zombie Nautilus that you can find here in the warm ocean, and it is called the Coral Zombie Nautilus, which just has all these corals all over. It's kind of cool to see. Glad that they added a variant for it. A couple of other small changes here. Spears are now a little bit more difficult to use. They're less forgiving is the wording that Mojang has used when it comes to using the charge attack. So if you miss, you miss, and it's probably not a good thing. So be aware of that if you've been testing these things out. They're a little more precise now. Camel husks now drop 2 to 3 rotten flesh when killed, and there is a new advancement called Mob Kebab, which requires you to spear 5 enemies with a charge attack. There's a couple of other visual changes that have been added to the game over the recent snapshots that are kind of indicative of possibly vibrant visual implementations. I don't know this to be 100% certain because I'm not on the dev team, but it's just a guess. Something else I'm not 100% certain of because I'm not on the dev team is I think I know when the game drop will release, which will be 1.21.11, Mounts of Mayhem. As you can see, they've already updated the panorama, which means they're getting close to finishing up all the features if they haven't already. So if I had to guess, give it about a month and we'll have a full release for Mounts of Mayhem. They've done a lot of changes already, really. I mean, look at all the work they've done to the mounts so far. They're actually useful. And the fact that I believe it's coming out December 2nd, which is a Tuesday. That is our current release day that seems to be holding up for the last couple of drops. And it will be the first week of December, which lines up with the previous holiday updates. So I would say it's safe to assume that it'll probably come out December 2nd. And just really quickly, I want to give an update to the people who are waiting for vibrant visuals on Java. I don't know if this is a Java screenshot right here. If I had to guess, this screenshot is probably Bedrock Edition. Just a guess. I don't know that to be certain. But they did actually put out a response to the community asking about it in October, but it was kind of swept under the rug. Most people didn't cover it. So essentially what this article here says is basically there's a lot of complicated parts that they have to change in order for vibrant visuals to happen. And this is going to affect a lot of mods, especially people who make resource or shader pack. Because if your resource or shader pack requires certain changes to the overall rendering engine, it's going to be hit by this because Mojang is going from running the game on the main thread to introducing a second thread for rendering, which will allow for more graphic capabilities. This will actually improve overall performance of Minecraft Java Edition, funnily enough. A lot of people have been complaining that Java isn't as optimized as Bedrock, but this will actually fix a lot of it because your rendering is on one thread while the game is running on another. The two will work so fine just being separated because most modern machines can hold more than 2 threads. They've already done most of the work for this in regards to entities. So entities, block entities, particles in the UI. They are still stuck trying to do the chunks, which is the next big portion. And then there's some other small parts that are left over that they said they need to work on as well. But overall, they're actually really close is what it sounds like. It's just they're trying to not step on too many toes if they can avoid it. So if you are a modder or a resource pack creator and you haven't already, be sure to check out this article. It's linked in the description, as is the snapshot article. It's all below the like and subscribe button. I appreciate you all for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.